Throughout this course, we will teach you new techniques that will aid your English language learning. We firmly believe that everyone has the ability to learn the language, and our goal is to instill in you a deep sense of confidence, enabling you to approach the English language with assurance. Together, we will embark on this linguistic journey.
Adventure. Riding in the rough water was an adventure. Embarking on a perilous journey through dense jungles and treacherous mountains, the fearless explorer sought the ultimate adventure that would push the limits of his courage and resilience. With a heart filled with wanderlust and a thirst for the unknown, she set sail across vast oceans, chasing the horizon and embracing the exhilarating uncertainty of a true adventure. Approach. The boy approached his school. Utilizing a patient and methodical approach, the scientist meticulously analyzed the data, uncovering intricate patterns that had eluded previous researchers. With a compassionate and empathetic approach, the therapist created a safe and supportive environment for her clients, guiding them towards healing and personal growth. Carefully. The baby carefully climbed down the stairs. The skilled surgeon carefully wielded the scalpel, ensuring every incision was precise and delicate, as the life of the patient rested in their hands. With a steady hand and focused attention, the artist carefully applied brushstrokes to the canvas, bringing to life a masterpiece with each deliberate movement. Chemical. The scientist mixed the chemicals. The chemist meticulously mixed precise amounts of chemicals in the laboratory, conducting experiments to unlock the secrets of molecular reactions and discover new compounds. The pungent odor of the chemical filled the air, as the industrial plant diligently followed safety protocols to handle and dispose of hazardous substances responsibly. Create. She created an igloo from blocks of snow. With a stroke of her paintbrush, the artist created a breathtaking masterpiece on the canvas, capturing emotions and stories with every vibrant hue. Armed with a vision and determination, the entrepreneur set out to create a revolutionary product that would disrupt the market and transform the way people live. Evil. The evil figure scared us all. The malevolent sorcerer cast a dark spell, unleashing an ancient evil that engulfed the land in darkness and despair. Driven by greed and a thirst for power, the corrupt politician employed deceitful tactics to manipulate the system and further their own evil agenda. Experiment. The student did an experiment in science class. In the laboratory, the curious scientist conducted a groundbreaking experiment, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and paving the way for revolutionary discoveries. With a sense of anticipation and excitement, the students gathered in the classroom to conduct a hands-on experiment, eagerly observing the outcomes and learning through practical exploration. Kill. I killed the fly with a fly swatter. You can't kill me. How can we kill time? Laboratory. My mother works in a laboratory. The laboratory buzzed with activity as scientists in white coats meticulously conducted experiments. Their eyes fixed on the intricate apparatus, and their minds focused on unraveling the mysteries of the natural world. Inside the sterile laboratory, samples were carefully analyzed under the watchful gaze of researchers, who tirelessly worked to unlock new breakthroughs in medicine and technology. Laugh. The sound of their laugh filled the room. The room erupted with contagious laughter as friends shared anecdotes and jokes, their joyous peals of laughter filling the air with warmth and mirth. Unable to contain her amusement, she burst into a fit of laughter, her eyes crinkling and her whole body shaking with the sheer delight of the moment. Loud. The man's voice was so loud that we all could hear him. The roar of the crowd at the stadium was deafening as the winning goal was scored, the collective cheers and chants echoing through the air with an electrifying energy. The thunderous sound of the crashing waves reverberated along the shore, their relentless power creating a symphony of nature that engulfed the coastline in a resounding cacophony. Nervous. The boy became nervous when he heard the news. Standing at the podium, he felt his heart race and his palms grow clammy as nervous anticipation coursed through his veins. But he took a deep breath and delivered his speech with confidence. The young musician's hands trembled slightly as she prepared to take the stage for her first solo performance, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness as she tuned her instrument one last time. Noise. The crying baby made a loud noise. The bustling city streets were filled with the cacophony of car horns blaring, sirens wailing, and people chattering, creating a constant symphony of noise that enveloped the urban landscape. In the peaceful countryside, the only noise that broke the serene silence was the gentle rustling of leaves in the wind and the melodic chirping of birds perched on tree branches. Project. His afternoon work project was to paint the room green. The ambitious architect presented her innovative project to the stakeholders, showcasing detailed blueprints and captivating visual renderings that brought her vision to life. The team worked tirelessly, collaborating on the project to meet the deadline, sharing ideas and pooling their expertise to ensure its successful completion. Scare. My uncle was scared by what he saw in the room. The sudden clap of thunder and the flash of lightning in the dark, stormy night sent shivers down her spine, filling her with an overwhelming sense of fear and unease. The horror movie had her on the edge of her seat, as each spine-chilling scene and unexpected jump scare kept her heart pounding and her senses heightened throughout the entire film. Secret. The two boys were sharing a secret. With a mischievous grin, she whispered her secret into his ear, her eyes sparkling with anticipation as she entrusted him with a piece of her innermost thoughts. Hidden beneath the floorboards, the old house held a long-forgotten secret, waiting to be discovered by an unsuspecting adventurer who would unlock its mysterious past. Shout. My boss shouted at me because I was late for work. Frustration building up, he couldn't help but shout his displeasure at the top of his lungs, his voice echoing through the empty room, releasing the pent-up emotions within. Standing on the mountaintop, she let out a triumphant shout of joy, her voice carried by the wind as a celebration of her accomplishment and the breathtaking view before her. Smell. The two friends smelled the flour. As she entered the kitchen, the mouth-watering aroma of freshly baked cookies enveloped her senses, instantly transporting her back to cherished childhood memories. The pungent smell of burnt rubber permeated the air, a lingering reminder of the intense car accident that had just occurred moments ago. Terrible. The way he treated his classmate was terrible. The devastating news brought a terrible sadness that weighed heavily on their hearts, leaving them feeling lost and overwhelmed by grief. The storm unleashed its fury with terrible force, tearing through homes and leaving behind a trail of destruction in its wake. Worse. Business was worse this month than last month. Despite the initial setback, the situation took a turn for the worse when a series of unexpected complications arose, further exacerbating the already challenging circumstances. The patient's condition deteriorated rapidly, leaving the medical team gravely concerned as the situation went from bad to worse, requiring immediate and intensive intervention.